Okay, 1080-60. This is what I'm going to show you. So, the V3 is connected to a dummy battery, so I have no problems with the battery. It's 100%. It just depends on how much this is charged. I've had this on for about 2 weeks. It hasn't gone down yet. I have taken a lot of shots off the micro SD card. This is the only problem, but I have 2 available, so you just take it out. And let me bring this up a little bit to zoom it in. And I think this is the best spot. I'm going to move this down a little bit to right here. There we go. Okay, just to show you what I'm going to be doing. This is all off the J5, okay? So it has a micro SD card also. The only advantage to the V3 is you put the card in from the side so you don't have to remove the battery, okay? And then you just close the flap. Got the dummy battery with the grip on, so I never have to, if I had a regular camera battery, I have to take the grip off in order to remove the battery. That's the only advantage. It adds another function, function 3, with the shutter and dial, where this dial is right here in the lens. You turn it on this way, record video, take shots, okay? Function 1, function 2, no, yeah, I think that's function 2 because that's the magnifying glass, okay? Function 1, 2, 3. That's why I like this camera, okay? The EVF. I am finding out that I get better focusing with this thing off, okay? It does slow down a little bit, and I'll be showing you some pictures showing why it's slowing down. It's just not focusing after you run off 10 shots in a row and stuff like that. So out of that 10, you might get 1 good one, okay, with the EVF on. With it off, I was getting a better hit, but it wasn't that good either, okay? Just to show you. So I'll put this back on. I'm going to show this video with the first one. I have a little bag for here. Put this back. And with this J5, I have to do the same thing, but I have to remove the battery door compartment open in order to get to the SD card. And this camera does overheat. Well, it's never overheated to stop recording. Once I turn off the recording, it says, hey, we need to turn it off because it's too hot. Okay? So, that's the end of this video. I'll talk to you more about the pictures after this. Okay, let me give you a better view, okay? So the J5 wasn't that good in low light, but just to show you from the side, get my fingernails in here, opens up this way, okay? All right, there's the SD card from the side, USB and That's for transferring over or only, and then micro HDMI. Now, you can't charge the battery with the camera off, okay? You have to take it out and then charge it. That's why I got me dummy batteries. I never have to worry about it. Also with the grip, just to show you, there's the function 3, shutter button, and front dial. Front dial without the grip is right here, and I hate that. It's hard to mess with it. There's the back dial, and then here's another dial, okay? Function 1, function 2, function 3. And then your mode dial wheel, automatic, movie, on PSAM, okay? So there you go. If I had a camera battery, I have to take the grip off to remove the battery. That's why I have a dummy battery. So it's nice to have a dummy battery. There's a slit right out there, so they thought about that. And plus the fact that the SD card I can take out. On here, as I showed at the beginning of the other video, you would have to remove the battery, and that's why I don't have another grip or anything on here. This is okay for a grip, okay? It's like the V1, but I didn't bother to get a grip, okay? And you take out the micro SD card, but you have to be careful. So this is what I do. Just put the finger there and then out. If I just did a flick with a fingernail, it would fly out, and then I have to go looking for it. So very carefully you put it back, lock it in. That's the only thing. And like I said in the video previously, this record, it has never stopped my recordings. But when I do stop it physically, it does give me warning, hey, we're going to shut down the camera because it's overheating, okay? But still, this has stabilization from HD 1060 and I think 4K 15, but I never use the 4K 15 because it's not that good, okay? This one can only do stabilization up to HD 1030 at 30th of a shutter speed, not 1080 60. Then stabilization goes off. Okay, I am now recording on the V3, okay? And this is at 10 millimeters. This is VR. I'm going to 30 millimeters. So I believe the equivalent is 27 to 75, I think. Okay. So it's at, for full frame. So I'm walking around. I'm just holding the camera in front of me. And I'm testing out the stabilization. Just quick videos. So this is the 10 to 30. Let me bring back to 10 so you get a wider field of view. I use the 6.7 to 13 millimeter, which is an 18 to 35 full frame equivalent on the J5. The problem is, on this camera, if you do 1080-30, okay, it has stabilization. When you put it on 1080-60, it does not. This is the V3. On the J5, it has stabilization all the way to 1080-60. And probably the 4K 15, but that's not usable. So, anyway, long story short, I never had an overheating problem with the V3. On the on the J5, when I stop recording, like if it's 7 or 8 minutes, it says it's turning the camera off because of overheating. And that's if I have it at 1080-60. I also get that warning at 1080-30. I can do it for a little bit longer. And I got it at ISO 160. I might have to raise the ISO on this, but you know, it's kind of a little overcast. It's not too bad. So this should be enough of walking around stabilization with the 1030. Now I'm going to do the 3110, and then I'll end up with the 7300 with the EVF on and off for taking pictures. Okay, same thing, recording with the 3110 on video, but I do have the eye sensor on. Okay, so I'm just, this is at 3.8. Let's see if I can change that. Yep, they're set on that. Yeah, 3.8 right now at 30 millimeters. Wow, it's supposed to be 3.5. Okay, now I'm going to 110, so you can see the zoom on here. I'm going to bring it back. So I get 20 minutes of recording on this camera, okay? So I'll use the J5 for vlogging purposes only, for quick things. It's on a dummy battery, but it overheats. This camera doesn't overheat, okay? So I'm taking pictures. Now I'm going to look through the EVF and see how it is. And I got the hood on too. So let me move it back. All right, if I can get it right, oh, got to go the other way. That's 30 millimeters, okay? This is 110. I'm hoping it's focusing. Okay. So I'm looking through the EVF, back at 30. Birds are flying around, so I'm going to get underneath the tree and try to see if I can capture some. So here's the stop sign. Now I'm zooming in. And the stabilization is on. Okay, 1080-30. Let's just pan around a little bit. I want to show you these beautiful flowers on this tree. And you really can't see it. Focus in. So the light's not that good, but you can see the little red flowers, okay? Love that tree. Love mine. The Cape Myrtles. Okay, let me zoom out. Here's the cranes. Alright, so this is for stabilization, and I am looking through the EVF. Okay, so I guess it's more stabilized with my nose against the camera. 2 points of contact. 3 if I use my other hand, but see, it's still kind of shaky, all right? But for picture quality, that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to try to look for a bird in here. And let me go to the nest. And you know what? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, here's the nest. 110. Okay, let's just look around a little bit. You're not going to see anything. This is for stabilization, and I'm looking through the eyepiece. Okay, I'm going to turn this off, and take the EVF off, and then do the same thing with the LCD screen. The LCD screen is off. I'm sorry, the EVF is off. I know there's a bird in here. I'm trying to find him right now. I got it at 110, so I'll do it at 30. I can't find. He might be above here. Down here. Yep, I see him. And I don't know if you can see him also. He's moving around. And it might be that one bird I play hide and seek with every day. Yeah, moving around. Okay, bring it back to 30, and I'll end this video. Okay, well, let me walk around for the stabilization. I make him nervous. I'm sorry. That's the way I am. Okay, going in the dark place. Yeah, 3.8 is kind of dark. Should put it up higher, but I got it on 1/800 only. Okay, on the ISO. I should put it on 16. Might be better, or 32. Anyway, that's the end of this test. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. It's very hard to get focus with these cameras, even with the EVF and the LCD screen. All right, but you got to remember, these are 10-year-old cameras. Okay, and they might be a little bit less, but the thing is, for you know, family outings and stuff, it may perform better. For wildlife, I don't recommend it. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I will see you next time. Oh, and this video is about the stabilization and focusing. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.